Personal hygiene is the practice of day-to-day practice of keeping our body clean in order to stay healthy.
Thank you. A sound clap. What other person knows what personal hygiene is?
Personal hygiene is the practice of our environment.
Thank you. Thank you. A sound clap. Now, what they both said are correct. Personal hygiene is the act of keeping our body, our surroundings, our personal belongings clean and neat. Now, for us to carry out personal hygiene, there are basically some points and some things we need to know in doing what? Personal hygiene. Number one thing you should know is taking your baths regularly. Taking your what? Baths regularly. Some of us here, after school, when you get to your house, you will not bathe. True or false? True. After some time without bathing, what do you start feeling? Rashes. You start having rashes. You start having body oil. True or false? True. Now, taking your bath regularly, at least 3 times in a day. At least how many times? 3 times in a day. Number one, once you wake up, the first thing in the morning, after saying your prayers, you should do what? You should brush your teeth and take your bath. Don't worry about brushing of teeth. Now, the second time you should do bath is when? Afternoon. Afternoon. Maybe when you come back from school or after doing a stressful work or any work that will make you sweat. When you get back home, you need to do what? You need to bathe. Then the last time you need to bathe in the day is when? In the evening. Before going to bed, you have to do what? Bed. In doing this, it will prevent you from having body odor. It will prevent rashes and other skin diseases. True or false? True. Now the second thing you need to do is brush your teeth. It's not brush your teeth with charcoal. I know some persons to do that one. It's not to brush your teeth with salt. Your mouth will still smell. Now, what do you need to use in brushing your teeth? Toothpaste. Now you need to use a toothpaste and a soft brush. And a what? Soft brush. Not chewing stick. Some persons will just do and they finish brushing. When you come to school, you will kill everybody that is still inside you with mouth odor. No, once you wake up in the morning or once you wake up from sleep, you have to brush. At least brush so that the next person you will talk to will perceive something nice. How will you feel if you're talking to your friend and the person tells you, your mouth is smelling? You feel bad. It will make you lose your what? Your self-confidence. It will make you to not to even talk to anybody in your class. True or false? True. And the next thing we have to do in personal hygiene is to wash your hands regularly. To do what? Wash your hands regularly. I've seen most of you. You don't wash your hands. You rush to the canteen, you buy buns, you buy ice cream, you start eating. In doing that, you're causing more harm to yourself because there must be germs or dirty particles in your hands and you use that same dirty to eat. When you start feeling sick, they will ask you, what did you eat? You tell them nothing. It was that dirty hands you used to buy that buns and that ice cream that is doing you. So you have to wash your hands before eating and also after eating. If you don't want to wash your hands, you use what they call sanitizer. How many of you have heard of sanitizer? Now, you use sanitizer to clean your hands or sanitize your hands before eating. Do you understand? Yes. Now, moving forward, another thing we have to do is to wear clean clothes. To do what? Wear clean clothes. If you check around you now, some persons are wearing dirty uniform. True or false? True. It is not good. Wearing dirty clothes is not good. You have to wash your clothes regularly, especially after physical activities. When you finish your compound work or after school, when you get home, you have to wash your uniform, sun it. If there is light, after the uniform is dry, you have to iron it to prevent germs. True or false? True. And the next thing we have to do is to take care of our hair. To do what? Take care of our hair. Sometimes they don't brush their hair. You always see them looking pretty. Do you know there is something that used to happen to people that don't take care of their hair? Do you know? Yes. What's that? Ringworm. Ringworm. Lies. lies is the most dangerous thing. You don't allow lies to enter your hair. If not, do you know what lies is to do?
Yes.
Lies is to suck blood. Lies is to suck blood. So we should try as much as possible to always take care of our hair. And aside taking care of your hair, that comb you use in combing your hair, do you know you have to wash it?
Yes.
And you don't share your comb with anybody. Yes, it is your personal belonging. You don't share your comb, your hairbrush, your toothbrush. You don't share it with anybody. No matter how close that person is to you. Not even your brother or your sister. If you have to use the same comb with your brother or your sister, what do you have to do? You have to wash it before you use it. Do you understand?
Yes.
Now the next thing we have to do is trim our nails. If you check around you now, some person's nails are like what I don't know, with plenty of dirty inside. And they will still use that hand to swallow garri. You're doing more harm to yourself than good. Now another thing you have to do is to use deodorant. Do you know what deodorants are?
Yes.
You don't know what deodorants are?
I know.
Deodorants are perfumes, roll-on. Dettol. No. Dettol is not home. Dettol is antiseptic. We're talking about roll-on, things that you put on your body so you have nice fragrance. Do you understand?
Yes.
Now another thing you have to do is practice good feminine hygiene. For the ladies, you have to do what? Practice good feminine hygiene in terms of when you start seeing your period. Who does not know what period is for the ladies? Don't know what period is? You don't know? Okay. Period is what every lady, once you get to the adolescent age, you start seeing your period. It is the period where you either bleed for like 4 days or 5 days. That period, you have to be very, very neat. You have to use sanitary pads, and you have to keep yourself neatly because it smells. If you don't keep yourself well, if you're not neat, you will smell. Your friends will tell you you're smelling. By doing that, you start avoiding them. True or false? True. Now, the last thing you need to do is to maintain your skin. Some people after bathing, they will not rub cream. They'll just wear the clothes and start running. That's why you see some people, they have to crack skin and rough skin. Have you seen such people before?
Yes.
Now, after taking your bath, you need to rub cream that are suitable for your skin. You also need to rub powder. Who doesn't know what powder is? You don't know, you've not seen powder before. Hey, powder that you pour, dust your hands and rub on your face. It's white, it's brown. Now after taking your bath, you rub your cream, you rub powder, and you wear your washed and neat dress. Do you understand?
Yes.
Any question?
No.
Now it's important for us to take care of ourselves so that we have that confidence to walk around and talk to anybody. If you have body odor or mouth odor, there's no way you go to your friends and start talking to them. Because why? They will either insult you or look down on you. True or false? True. Any question? No question?
Yes.
I have a question. Should I ask?
Yes.
I need somebody to tell me the first thing I said you should do is personal hygiene. Okay? Let me see your hand. Is she correct?
Yes.
A sound clap. I have another question. I said we should brush our teeth with our neighbor's brush or our friend's brush. True or false?
One person at a time, no price answer.
If you want to answer, you raise your hands. I'll point you.
Answer. What did you say?
Is she correct?
Yes.
So what is that thing?
Not to drink, oh. Sanitizer.
You wash and just clean your hand. Don't drink it. It's not mineral. It's not just use and clean your hand. Don't drink it. Hand sanitizer.